Full power, Richard. Well done on the win with him last time out. Neil gave him a terrific ride that day, didn't he?
He did, yeah. But the horse has improved well. He's kept himself in good nick. The staying division in Class 4 isn't the strongest, so he's got to go with a good chance on Sunday as well.
What do you think of his trial here last week?
Impressive. Finally,
front-running tactics with him last time out. There's a small field this time. Would you plan to ride him the same way?
Oh yeah. No, he's a one-trick pony. He needs pace, and he can't sprint. So he's very straightforward to ride.
Frankie, all for St Paul's. That was a strong win from him last time out.
Yes, last time he ride really good. Derek, I think his lead in front by himself should be better. If he can do it again, I think it's a good chance.
He won a trial before he went to the races for his debut last season, so he's always looked like a horse who's had some sort of ability. What have you done with him, though, Frankie, as he's trainer, that now he's able to be winning races the way that he is?
This season, he looks much better than last season, because in last season, he's still a little bit green. This season, he's much better. I also may think about Sam to Chongfa to have a break if this also a win again.
Has he got more improvement as a horse, do you think?
Yes, it's big improvement, because when he come to Hong Kong, he's only 2, and then last season he's only 3, and this season turned 4 already, so he improved a lot.
Chris, you've got 2 runners in the one race coming up on Saturday. Let's start off with Lakeshore Eagle. Great season last season. How do you think he's going this season?
Yeah, this season, the early season, a bit disappointed. But after the last run, he's actually, I'm very happy. He ran well. In the morning trail before, he just a bit, lose the form. But after the last run, I think, after the race, I think I'm happy. Actually, he just a bit, not much luck, in the last time. It's too tight, the squeeze, but he's still coming up. After the last run, in the morning trail, everything ate well, everything is good, is on form. I think the horse is getting fit. Let's see the draw, what the draw we had, seems like he can handle 2,000. That's what I thought, yeah.
What about why have you put the blinkers on him recently, Chris?
Actually, because if you saw the couple of races last couple of times, he cannot catch the pace now. So that's why we spoke to Karras, and he suggests maybe put the blinkers on. And actually last time it's not too bad actually, yeah, because you see he started from 1,200, now it's the first time went up to 2,000, but in the meantime 14 he can't catch the pace. That's why we put the blinkers on.
And when you look at the way you've campaigned the horse as well, you've given him plenty of time between runs. Is that deliberate? Does he like to be a bit on the fresh side?
I think so, because the horse is a bit tiny. After the race, we have to get sometimes to make him put on some weight. And I think he is a bit laid back, also. But I think, it's keeping fresh is a lot better.
And what about TIANCHI Monster in the same race, Chris?
Oh, yeah, TIANCHI Monster, since the early season, he got a winner. And I think the form is still very good. But for this class, he's just a bit maybe a bit tough. But everything should surprise, I think he should run well also.
He ran well here at Happy Valley last time. Is he better at Sha Tin, do you think, Chris?
I think Sha Tin may be more suited for him. But we can try, we need to try something different, He is not that bad, even, but I think, the big track, Sha Tin a lot better.
Who would be the pick of your 2 horses in
I think I will pick Lakeshore Eagle.
Tony Elusive State runs on Saturday. We know he loves the dirt. How's he going heading into the race?
He's going well. I've given him a good prep. We've given him a couple of runs because last year he didn't race much, and so we've given him a couple of runs on the grass, which he's just not a grass horse at all. Especially in the league where he's having to run. He's been running in Group 1s here, and it's a bit tough for him. I think I've got him better now because I stripped off a bit of weight and I had him a little bit big, but he tended to actually do that because there were such long breaks between the races. So he's got top weight there. Yeah, we've got Joe on, and you need a bit of luck.
Were you satisfied with the recent trial that he had?
The trial was very good. Very, very good. I just got to get him back on race day like that, and he'll go very close.
Overall, when you look at what you've done with this horse, he was towards the bottom end of Class 4, Class 5 when you got him. You must be pleased with the job that you've done to get him to the rating that he's at this point of his career now.
Yes, it's been a little bit disappointing because, I think that he could have been competitive, overseas on the dirt in the big Group 1s. But unfortunately, I think the water's gone under the bridge now because he's getting older. And unfortunately, last year when I really had him well, then Dubai got cancelled. So it's just a thing with the horses. Every year's another year, and then they're gone.
And a final one for you. You touched on Joe before on Wednesday night at Happy Valley. He rode his 1,000th winner in Hong Kong. You've been here for a long time, Tony. What is Joe's achievement? Where does that stand up in what you've seen here in Hong Kong?
Joe's phenomenal. It's just I wish I could use him more often. He's been aligned to certain stables, and it's been very, very tough. Yeah, he's a great guy, and he's a nice guy. He's humble. And I wish him all the luck. I certainly use him when I can, and he's just world class.
Frankie, Glorious Artist, did that win here surprise you at all?
Yes, last time really surprised. Usually on the turf, I think I remember he's in Class 3, 1800. He finished third. That's all, and big surprise last time. Yeah.
How's he been since then for you?
Well, he's good. After last race, everything goes good. I think he's got a good chance.
So back to the dirt, you think he's a winning chance on
Yes.
Saturday then?
Yes, I think so. I hope he can get a good draw.
Another horse I wanted to ask you about, he's not in that race, but he's one of your better dirt horses as well too. King Shield, when could we see him next at the races, Frankie?
I think maybe I won him once in 1st of January, that class Group 3, 1400. And then straight to 17th of January. That is one of the 1650 on the dirt.
Richard Wellington, we haven't seen him at the races since April. He was impressive what he did last season. And what's been the reason behind that absence?
This is a good question, Ed. Some horses have injuries, and other horses have issues, and that's quite a finite line in racehorse training. This horse has had issues, but not an injury. So we know he can run, and he's a very talented horse. So we've just given him the time, really. We've just sat back on when he's ready, we're ready.
I've liked the look of his trials, Richard. Have you been happy with him as his trainer?
Ed, you're a good judge, so I'll take that as a compliment. And we've been pleased with his training, and of course we're looking forward to seeing him run. There's no hiding. He's since the day he's run in Hong Kong, he's always been an exciting prospect.
Maturity-wise, all of those sort of things from 3 to 4, how's he developed?
Oh, sure. He's a very, very different horse from when he was on debut last year, and of course, it's difficult to hide. Of course, I'm looking forward to seeing him run. We don't have any other horses in the stable of his caliber, and we're looking forward to seeing him show his true worth on Sunday.
And just a final one about the horse too, Richard. His wins were over 1,200 metres last season. Why have you picked the straight to start him off with this season?
A little bit choice of race, but also he's got that all too hard speed in him. And last year as a young horse, I had aspirations that he would be able to hit the mile, and I think that's unlikely at the moment.